demonstration of your new brush truck or utility truck, whatever you guys are going to call it. First thing I want to start with is the plug-in. I would suggest you guys keep the truck plugged in at all times when not in use. It can sit for a little bit unplugged, but I recommend that you plug it in at all times. So if it is plugged in, go ahead and plug that first. We'll go in and start the truck. On this truck, you'll have a green master switch that needs to be turned on. So when you turn the green switch on, it gives the whole truck power. All these other switches, the red switch is nothing. The white switch operates two flashing lights in the back, and your orange ones don't do anything. You notice, do not shut off master switch with engine running. At this time, you can go ahead and start the truck. Wait for the wait to start light to go off, and start the truck. This truck is a manual with overdrive, so if you don't know how to drive manual, you need to learn how to do that. Everything else in this truck, lights, windshield wipers, 2 fuel tanks, forward and rear. It does have an idle on it that you can operate the motor idle by turning this. The idle of the truck will increase. It is 4-wheel drive, manual shift. When you shut this truck off, what you need to do is push this button over here, turn the key to the off position. Once that's off, you'll hit the green switch, and then you will hit the master kill switch on the dash. And what that does is kill all the power to the truck. So there's no power to the truck right now. So what we'll do is go ahead and get the truck started, and we'll go over the other features. Go up to the chassis, pull the lever towards you. All lights in here do shut off with a little switch. You have the same light in here. The truck will come with a supply fill hose. I am not sure if the outlets back here work or not. We discontinued using those, so those are going to be checked. All your cabinets, pretty much the same all the way around. Storage cabinet up there. We'll go over the pump. This pump is fairly simple to use. There's key features to keep in mind. Anything that's down low is in, anything up high is out. So that's something to remember. Also, all your valves, when they're away from you, is off, and when they're towards you, they are on. That's another thing to always remember. Each valve does have arrows on them to tell you which way they are going. So when we start the pump, what we need to do is turn the ignition on. That gives you a light underneath here to light up at night, the light up there. On the side here, you got a choke that you pull out for full choke. With this truck, the way we've always had to start it is in this way. If you use it more than we did, then it will obviously start a little bit better. You got your primer bulb that's back here. Give your fuel some prime. You got your starter button, and the way I taught my guys is you're going to push the starter button and then start, keep your finger on the choke. When it starts to run, push the choke in and run the throttle up a little bit until it starts getting some speed. Your pump's going to want to die, your motor. So that's why I always keep my finger on there, because you can pull it out and keep it out until it fires up again, and then push it back in to adjust and keep the motor running. We'll go ahead and start that now. Motor on this side. As soon as you start the motor, it's a dry motor, so we need to get water to the motor. So this is what we call tank to pump. Pull it towards you. Now you have water coming from the tank going into the pump. So no matter what, when that motor's running, you have to have this on to keep the pump lubricated so it doesn't dry up. Now you have water going wherever you need it. You can run your throttle up. When you're running at an idle like this, another key feature is to open this valve. So bring it towards you. Turn it all the way on. What this is doing is it's bringing water into the pump, coming out and running right back into the tank. What that does is it circulates the water. So now we're bringing water into the pump and taking it back out of the pump to keep the pump cool. Anytime you're going to use spray water, this needs to be shut off so you get maximum pressure. So when you have the pump running and you need to get water out, you have two options. The main option is going to be this valve here. When you turn this valve on, you're going to get water to that hose and then to that nozzle. This valve here is hooked up to this pipe, which can be an option for you guys. It is not plugged off. We just do not use that valve, and you can actually get hose to that and do with whatever you need to there. So turn this valve towards you, gets water to that, and then you can use that nozzle to put out fires. This is your primer for your pump. If you're not getting enough water, you just push this down, and that actually start bringing some water into the primer, to the pump. Very seldom have to use it. The gas tank, this does take straight gas. It's 5 gallons, I believe. So that's straight gas. You have your pressure, your PSI, tells you how many pounds you're pushing. Normally it's only about 100. On your nozzle, there's a clip. Undo the clip, pull the nozzle, pull it off the truck. You have the option of spraying a wide pattern or a tight pattern for reach. If you turn this all the way over and tighten it, it will shut off. So this also is a shut off, and this also is a shut off. It says closed and open. Everything is labeled. So if you have this on, when you open it, you're going to get water out. Okay? To rewind the hose, simply push the button and rewind it. In its current position, and then tighten it up. Put it away, just lock the filter. We'll go over the generator. If it's hot inside, you need to release. Just keep the generator inside the truck. Pinhole that's inside there, and then there's a pinhole in the truck that simply locks it in place. Go ahead and slide this out. This also is a gas generator, so that's your fuel. It is full at this time. Obviously your spark plug. This is the cord that hooks up the lights, telescoping lights on the truck. start the generator, what you need to do is you need to turn your fuel on. At all times when not using the generator, your fuel needs to remain in the off position. And your choke position needs to be off when not using it. So turn the choke on, turn your gas on, your choke on, and then you will start the generator. It's a simple turn key here. Generator also has an idle-matic, so you can turn that on and actually idle down the generator when not in use. Obviously this generator is fairly old. We haven't used the gauge for some time. We don't typically use the other outlets. The outlet we do use is for this one. When you plug this in, it's a twist lock, so you'll plug it in. The generator will kick up to its speed, which will activate the lock. Unplug the lights, it'll automatically idle down. The generator's been running for some time. We suggest you leave it out of the cabinet to cool off before storing back into the cabinet. Also in this cabinet is a electrical box with a ground rod. That stuff hasn't been used, and I'm not sure the condition of that.